What's up, YouTube audience? Let's do the LA Times Impossible Sudoku puzzle for May 18th, 2025. Before we start, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, there are links in the description. So with that being said, let's fill the grid. And I do want to say for this puzzle, I have solved it before. I just got finished solving it. It took me a long time to finally see what technique I needed to use in order to solve it. So I decided I'm just going to scrap that first video. So I have solved this puzzle. I'm still going to walk you through the solution and show you what I did to solve it. But again, this isn't the first time I'm solving it, so just wanted to make that known up front. So let's start here. Let's just fill this out. We have a 4 here and a 4 here. So it's going to put 4 in one of these two cells. 1 here and 1 here. Puts a 1 in one of these two cells. 5 here and 5 here. Puts 5 up here somewhere. Okay. Where do I want to go first here? 9 and 9 look over into this box. And we have two 9s looking vertically as well. So this is a 9 right here. Let's see, 5 is going to be in one of these 3 cells here. All right. 3 looks down here, 3 looks across, so this is 3 in one of these two cells. 8 and 8 look across here. Oh, it's going to put 8 in one of these 3 cells. This row here is down to 2, 7, and 8. And 2 and 8 look right at this cell, so this is 7. And we're going to have 2 and 8 left in the row. Okay, 8 and 8 look up into this box. So 8 is right, 8 is right there. That means 8 is actually in this cell because we have an 8 that looks up and an 8 that looks across. So this is an 8. This is 2. So 8 and 8 now look into this box and puts an 8 in one of these two cells. Let's see, 7. So 7 looks across now and pairs up with these 1s. So we can remove the corner marks there. And actually we have a 7 that looks right at this cell. So this is a 1 and this is a 7. And we're left with 6, 8 right here. So this can't be a 6. This has to be an 8. That's a 6. That puts 6 in this cell because we have a 6 here and a 6 here. And a 6 here. And so that leaves 5 right here. This is now a pair. It's 3, 9. So this is 9, this is 3. And this is 4. Okay, and we have a triple here, which is a 2, 3, 9. So 9 and 9 both look up at this box. So this has to be the 9. And now this is a 2, 3 pair. Okay. All right, so far so good. Now this column here is down to 1, 8. So this can't be an 8. It's got to be a 1. And this is 8. Whoop. It's not down to 1, 8. It's down to 1. Let me just undo that. We have an 8 up here. So actually, this already can't be an 8. So 8 can still be in one of these two cells, but we're down to 1 and 3. Okay, so this has to be a 3, and this has to be 1. And now this is a 3. Okay, we have 6 in one of these two cells because we have this 6 looks across and this 6 looks down. This column here is down to 2. What is it? We need a 4 and a 7. Oop, not a 6. All right. 1 is going to be in one of these two cells because we have this 1 that looks down and this cannot be a 1. 1 looks down here and has to be in one of these two cells. So that means that 1 is going to be in one of these two cells. This one tells us that the 1 goes right here. Okay. So let's look at this whole box. We need a 2, 4, 6, and 7. All right, so this is just 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4. And 2, 7. I'm going to come over here and do the same with this box. Although let's do this row first. We need a 4, 6, and 7. So this can only be 6, 7. This has to be a 4, right? Because we have a 6, 7 in the box. So this has to be a 4. And now this can't be a 4. And now 4s point up here. We have a 4 that points down from up top. So 4 is limited to these two cells. So now this is a 1, 2, and 8 right here. Oh, so let's do this. 1, 2, 8. Oh no, that can't be an 8. This is 1, 2, 8, not 7. Oh, I'm going to take these corner marks out. And this is only a 2 or an 8. This column here is down to 1, 4, and 5. It's just 4, 5. This is 1, 4. And this is 1, 4, or 5. Again, I'm going to take these corner marks out. This column is down to 5, 6, and 7. So that's just 5, 7. And this is 5, 6, or 7. So this column here is down to 1, 2, 3, and 7. All right, so this only is 2, 7 because we have a 1, 3 that looks right here. And we have a 1, 3 in this box. So we have a 2, 7 pair in this column, and this is a 1, 3. This 1 tells us that this is the 1 and this is the 3. That 3 points here and makes this a 3. That makes this a 6. Oh, let's get rid of that corner mark. All right, so now this box here is down to 2, 5, 7, and 8. So we have a 2, 8 here. This is 5, 7, or 8. This is 2, 5, 7, or 8. And this is 2, 5, 7. This 3 right here, this points up here and resolves this 3, 2 pair. The 2 here puts a 2 in one of these two cells. And I think, so this box here is the only thing left to fill out. So let's just fill it out. We need a 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is only 6, 8. This is 5, 6, or 7. Let's look at the column here to narrow this cell down. We need a 2, 4, 6, and 8. So this could be 2, not 4, because 4's point here, 6 and 8. So this can only be a 2, 8. take the corner marks out. This is only 5, 6, 7. This is only 2, 7. I'm going to take the corner marks out, and we just need to narrow these cells down. So now we have a 1, 2, 3. We need a 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, and 7 for this column. Okay, so this can be 4, 5, or 7, and this can also be 4, 5, or 7. Okay, so this is the point where I got a little bit, I mean, I eventually figured it out, but I got stuck for a little bit. So the first thing I noticed was what was the first thing? Oh, well, this is what I didn't notice at first. I have a 2, 8 pair in this row, right? So the 2, 8 pair knocks 2, 8 out of this cell. So it makes that a 5, 7. So then what we have here is a bent triple, or an XY wing, or just a Y wing. There's multiple ways to refer to it. But this is the pivot cell, and these are the 2 wings right here. So you have 3 digits, 4, 5, and 7, and each of the cells has a different combination of those 3 digits, of 2 of those 3 digits. So this is the pivot, 4, 5, and the wings are 5, 7, and 4, 7. The common digit to the wings is the 7. So to make this a useful bent triple, you need to have a cell with a 7 in it that sees both wings. And we do have that right here with the 2, 5, 7. So we can eliminate 7 from that cell. And the reason for that is, let's just put it back in here. If this cell is a 7, obviously this cell can't be a 7, okay? But if this is a 5, that makes this cell here a 4. And if this cell is a 4, that means this cell is a 7. And that 7 points here. So no matter how this works out at the end of the puzzle, you're never going to have a 7 in this cell. So we can eliminate that. So that's great, but it didn't really, it doesn't advance us too far in the puzzle. We can eliminate that 7, but I didn't see anything else for a little bit. And finally, what I saw was a skyscraper. So the skyscraper is on the 2s. And what it is, with a skyscraper, you want to look for walls that are down to, it's kind of like with an X-wing, where you're looking for cells that, or digits that are restricted to 2 cells in a row or column. So for example, right here on the 2s, you have 2 in this column restricted to these 2 cells. Over here, 2 is restricted in column 7 to these 2 cells. Okay, this would be the foundation of the skyscraper down here, because this is the 2, 7, and this is the 2, 8. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So that's always what you want to look for. You want to have the strong walls, they call it, where like you can't have another cell up here that could be a 2. That would not make this a skyscraper. You need to have the walls be what they call strong links or strong walls. Down here, we can still put 2 in this row. 2 could still go here, and it could still go here as well, but that's okay. But what you want to have is a cell. So the common digit here, we're talking about 2s. We need a cell that sees both ends of the skyscraper at the top, the roof of the skyscraper. And in this case, this is the cell right here. This cell, this 2, 8 right here, sees this cell here and this cell here. And so again, we can eliminate a 2 from this cell. And why is that? So if you think about it, if this is a 2, okay, this is the way to think about it. If this is a 2, this is a 7, and this is a 2, and therefore this can't be a 2. But if this is an 8, that makes this a 2, and then this still can't be a 2. So no matter how this works out in the end, this cell here is never going to be a 2. And so you can eliminate that 2 and make that an 8. I don't think I need to work on my explanations for skyscrapers, but hopefully you see that. If you are already familiar with skyscrapers, there's your skyscraper. And I will try and work on a better explanation for that for future videos. But this, you'll be able to see here, this is just going to completely collapse the puzzle. So now this is a 6. You can come over here and make this a 2, this an 8. Try to do this without having to clean everything up one at a time. But let's see, we'll take a 6 out of there. Okay, yeah, this is 5. This is 7, this is 8. Okay, this is not 8. Five, 7, 4, 5. Oh, this 2, 4, 5, 7. Oh, the 5. Okay, that makes this a 2. 7, 4, 1. 5, 6, 7 makes this a 5. 7, 4, 5, 4, 7, 6, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, and 6. Whoop. 2 is what I mean. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it still took 18 minutes even doing it that way, but that might have been partly because I was explaining things. Let me know how you did on this puzzle, and let me know if you needed to use either one of those techniques, the bent triple here to eliminate 7 from this cell, and also the skyscraper. That was the first time I had seen the skyscraper in this particular LA in the LA Times Impossible. I've only done maybe 20 of them altogether, and sometimes I've solved them using just straightforward techniques, and the other times when I haven't been able to, I've been almost exclusively having to use bent triples, or XY wings is how I usually refer to them. And I haven't ever had to use a skyscraper yet, although we did today, at least I did. So again, let me know if that was a requirement for your solve, and let me know what you think of this puzzle, and I will see you next time.